Hello, my friends. This is The Art of Prepping. I hope everyone's doing well today. Just out taking a walk. It's a beautiful day. The birds are chirping. All kind of grasshoppers and crickets everywhere. The squirrels are jumping from tree branch to tree branch. And I got thinking about betterment of self. And so I want to say a few things about that here today. Different avenues to self-betterment. Now, some people may think this is a boring topic, but I think this is one of the most exciting topics that there can be to talk about. And that is because the betterment of self is the expansion of self. The expansion of self leads toward the betterment of everything that you do and helps everyone around you. It's a kind of like a chain reaction. It's like when one thing is revealed, it reveals two things, and those two things reveal four things. It's almost like an exponential reveal. And this is where you get growth in life. So let's start with the first thing that I got thinking about with self-betterment. One thing you can do is to learn how to think. And it's not, learn how to think according to this person or that person, but learn how to think objectively for yourself. This is sometimes called critical thinking. Critical thinking. It's using logic and common sense, real science, and not so much like how you feel. It's not going on how you feel about something, but you're going on about something because this is how it is. Critical thinking. Thinking on your own. Being independent in your thought. And not just repeating someone else's thoughts. Not just regurgitation of thoughts. But to actually put out into the world your own thoughts. So learn how to think. The next is to learn how to do. Learn how to do things. Learn how to make your way in through life. And this is typically through skills. All kinds of skills. Communication skills, reading skills, comprehension skills. And then this typically later in life gets translated into trade. What kind of things can you do? How can you provide value to others? Because isn't that really what a trade is? That you're providing something of value to another person in exchange for something that maybe you need? It's pretty interesting, really. You won't have money problems. You won't find yourself unemployed if you are constantly working on solving problems in this world. Solving them is a big deal. People need solutions to problems. And if you're constantly giving out solutions and you're solving problems, you're going to be fine. Just as you can do other things in your life as well that can be fine if you have a process. And of course, this goes without saying that you need to be responsible with your resources. You just can't gamble it, and you just can't go into massive debt and live way beyond your means. But I'm just using basic common sense, though, that you won't find yourself unemployed or homeless if you provide other people solutions. If you have value in what you do, people are willing to pay for solutions. Another avenue to self-betterment would include investing in yourself. This is, to a large degree, education. But it can also be experience. It can also be just respecting yourself enough to maybe make a moment, to carve out a moment to spend with certain people that you know have valuable information, valuable experience. You need to get some contact. You need to have contact with those who understand things. Because if they understand things, they may impart as well understanding to you. They may open up and expand your world when it comes to whatever topic that we're talking about. There's a reason why certain people excel in life and certain people do better in life, because they have solutions, they have patterns, they have good habits. And it's really amazing how simple some of this is. You just have to set it up. Setting all this up, setting your life up is the hardest part. But once things are set up, a lot of this flows in a very natural way. So invest in yourself. Don't shortchange yourself. And this includes also your health. Don't eat garbage food because you think you're saving money. Don't not take care of yourself because you think it's the easiest and the best route in the long term, because it's not. You will pay the price. Another avenue to self-betterment is understanding how to invest in others. In others. And it could be in others in the sense of other people's ventures, other people's value that they give to the community and society as a whole. So this is kind of like involves investing in other people's businesses, their philosophies, right? Various movements. It could be a nonprofit, movement. It could be certain charities. It's very important to know what is of value and to understand how to support those ventures, how to invest in those. And how does that lead to self-betterment? The more that you can grow, even the outside of yourself, the better your life will be. When you have those things that are of good quality and it has value, whenever you can expand society in a good way, it always comes back full circle, and you will be rewarded, and it will help the future generations. It will help your kids and your grandkids. Things that you invest into now may have massive repercussions in a good way in 10, 20, 50, even 100 years from now and beyond. This next thing is very interesting, but I think it's a very awesome avenue to self-betterment. And not everybody wants to go this far. For some people, it may not be fully in your cards because of personality or because of other types of focus that you have in your everyday life. But having your own business is a way for many people to better themselves and to better those around them. It's an out. It's an out from the mainstream drudgery that a lot of people, if not most, face every day. Having to get up at a certain time and having to drag yourself to a place and pushing yourself through the day. And most of the time, a lot of people don't even like what they're doing. Every once in a while, you will find someone that likes what they're doing, but it's not the norm in these days. To have your own business does come with challenges, but it also comes with a type of freedom that not many people understand, not many people experience. So these are things to consider. Life is very interesting the deeper you dig into it. I mean, what is this thing that we call life? What is this thing that we call our day, our week, our month, our year? We have these concepts. We have these understandings. And we fill in the voids the best we can with what we know or think we know. But in many cases, things are much larger than we give it. Much larger. Our understanding of life and how life works, the process of things, is typically so much more interwoven than we could ever imagine. And that's very overwhelming for a lot of us. And so no wonder we like to simplify things. But simplification isn't always good because we miss a lot. We miss a lot. We miss most things. So give yourself an opportunity to explore all that has been concealed. Because there's concealed wisdom, knowledge, truth, reality all around us every day, every moment. And for most of us, we have chosen not to see what is there because of the implications. But we have mystery all around us. But it's not always meant to be, though. The mystery doesn't have to be a mystery unless you make it a mystery. Thanks for checking the video out. I'll catch you later.